Hello and welcome.
Accessibility volume set to 65%.
Now give over text to speech.
TV, Amazon Live TV Sync.
Hello and welcome to another video. I just thought I'd do a video about modern versus classic text to speech, basically. And the whole point of this is, sorry if I'm holding the camera too close. The whole point of this is that modern text to speech now just isn't exactly, I mean, it's okay, but I think when we're using screen readers, or if we're getting it to read out detailed documents, just sometimes text to speech, some of the modern voices just don't sound natural. And in the case of the Australian Samsung text to speech voice, it can't even speak properly when reading long blocks of text. Like some Facebook post that I've got it to read out in this Australian female voice on Samsung text to speech, and it ends up going photo like that. It literally just sounds like it's bloody, I don't know, like it's scrambled, collapsed, however you want to say. And just the other text to speech voices, like, I don't know, Google text to speech is okay, but it could, I mean, they've got an online version that's much better than the installed thing you get on phones and tablets and TVs. It's like my Google TV Chromecast stick. If I can get the camera to there, like on the home screen and on the main system, it uses Google text to speech because Netflix and all that, they look for the Google text to speech in your settings.
The British Legion in row top picks for you, 20 items.
Turn that up a bit.
Press select to activate.
Press select to activate. Basically, if I go onto
The Kingsman, Disney Plus, Rotten rating, 43% on Rotten Tomatoes, in row popular movies and TV shows, 50 items. Press select to activate.
I mean, it's okay, but I suppose it sounds a bit monotone. Like, if I hang on, what I might do is I might connect the sound to my Echo. Hang on. Alexa, connect device. Right. Okay, that's a bit quiet. Alexa, volume 6.
In row popular movies and TV shows, 50 items.
I'll go closer to the Echo in a sec.
The Kingsman, rated for... Discover the origins of the very first independent intelligence agency in The Kingsman. A group of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds, including Rasputin Rhys-Ifans, has gathered to plot a mercenary war that will wipe out millions of innocent people across the world. Enter Kingsman, the world's very first independent intelligence agency. Sworn to operate at the highest levels of ethics and discretion, the lethal, impeccably trained spies use an elite haberdashery business as a front for the organization. Dedicated to stopping the imminent carnage, Kingsman founding member, the Duke of Oxford Ralph Fiennes recruits a protégé, Conrad Paris Dickinson, to join the organization and help set history on a more positive course. Directed by Matthew Vaughn and starring a stellar cast, including Gemma Arterton, Matthew Good, Tom Hollander, Daniel Bruhl, with Jaimin Hinsu and Charles Dance, The Kingsman is an exhilarating chapter in the Kingsman franchise. Press select to activate.
I mean, that's okay. Sorry, I've covered over the camera, but so there is that, but that's a modern text to speech. If I come off that and I go into YouTube,
YouTube recommended.
Row, input 14, it has a secret. Shushing face, front page 10, 13, save views, 1 hour ago, 8 minutes.
Right, hang on. Let me play that again, because that's a bit quieter. But this is eloquence.
Funny signs, input 14, it has a secret. Shushing face, front page 10, 13K views, 1 hour ago, 8 minutes, 51 seconds, 1 of 5 or more.
I mean, yeah, it sounds quite similar and like monotone and stuff. But to be honest, one thing I found with Google text-to-speech is some of the inflections just sound so artificial. Like, it's reading out this, then this, then this, then this. It just kind of sounds a bit, I don't know. It sounds a bit weird, like that. Like, just the way the inflections are on some modern text-to-speech is strange. Now, if I come off this, Alexa, disconnect. Alexa, disconnect.
Searching. You're already connected to Alex's
Alexa.
TV. To connect a different device, go to the Bluetooth
Alexa.
settings on your Alexa.
Disconnect.
Echo
Now
showing.
disconnected from Alex's Google TV.
Ugh. There's that. And there's even Samsung's other text-to-speech. For example, I'm using the British voice here.
Pause button. Stop recording button. Double tap to activate. Accessibility volume set to 85%.
Yeah, so even that's not the best, it's a bit better. And that's another modern text-to-speech. Now, oldie but goldie, Microsoft Sam.
Desktop list. Recycle bin not selected 1 of 23.
Just, there's something natural about the old Microsoft voices. I don't know what. But, yeah. I'm not even going to bother playing some of the other Microsoft voices because, to be honest, Windows 10, Windows 11, they all have it. And, yeah, if you want to hear them voices, just type in Windows 10 text-to-speech or something. There's bound to be a video. Or you could just enable narrator on your computer or NVDA and just select the different Microsoft voices and listen to them. But basically, Microsoft Hazel Desktop English, United Kingdom. That's what one of them sounds like. And Microsoft George. No, it's not even like that. It's like Microsoft George, English, United Kingdom, 103. Or something like that. I just, nah. I mean, it's alright, but we're talking about using text-to-speech with a screen reader and reading out emails and assignments. I mean, he's good as a blooper voice. Commenting on blooper, LT bloopers, Looney Tunes bloopers and all that. But, yeah. And then you've also got the voice on Siri. That's just, I don't know. It's good. Then you've got the Alexa voices. We all know what they sound like. They are actually, like, there's a few voices that are actually quite good. Like, the Alexa voice is good. Google Assistant just sounds like the voice you get on Google Maps. Well, it is the voice you get on Google Maps. Basically, you know, text-to-speech now, it's not like what it used to be. Like, years ago, you'd get a couple of robotic voices, like there was NV speech or something. There was, no, ST speech, that was really robotic. eSpeak's depending on what voice you have, eSpeak can be robotic, but sometimes it does have a natural sound to it. The old Braille notes, the Braille Note Classic, Braille Note Empower, Braille Note Apex, all of those had eloquence, but all of them had Keynote Gold, and then I think the Empower and Apex had eloquence as options. But Keynote Gold, oh, that was a right good text-to-speech. Yeah, it sounded a bit old and a bit robotic, but it did the job well. No lag. It read stuff out really clearly. But now you just get some of these text-to-speech things now that when they read certain things out, it's like, what? What was that it read out? Or it's like, did I hear that correctly? Basically, yeah. It'd be good if they could bring back some of the older things like Keynote Gold.
FTSE 100 index update.
Okay, now I'm getting stock updates. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah. Those who, have an old Braille Note Apex, rejoice that Keynote Gold is available on that device. And if anyone wanted to get Microsoft SAM, there's two versions. There's SAPI 4 and SAPI 5. SAPI 4 is a bit thingy because you've got to install Speakonia and then install the Microsoft text-to-speech engine version 4, which is a bit convoluted. I did manage to get hold of the SAPI 5 version that was literally just called Windows XP Voices, version 1.03, I think. But the website for that now has been taken down. So that's a bummer. Luckily, I have the files saved. I just wish that Microsoft would actually have these older voices as Microsoft Store downloads. Literally, just go into the Microsoft Store, just type in Windows XP Voices or Microsoft SAM or Scotty Voice or whatever, and you could just download them. That would be good. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I'll show my face, seeing as I haven't hardly done that all video. There you are. Don't forget to like. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the I was going to make a little jingle up for this, but I don't know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. If you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. Okay. Maybe not. But, yeah. I just thought I'd, comment on text-to-speech, because it plays an important role in our lives, especially us visually impaired people who use screen readers. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.
Stop recording button.